Okay, we are live. I'm actually going to change the title now. We're going to be starting with a hard mode weekly pack thing, as we usually do on Wednesdays. Alright, we are live on YouTube. Run the ads, change that, and then I'm mostly done. Like, prepping. I still find this really odd. Like, they released the pack, and I swear... I don't know, I can't remember when the update came out, but I think it was fairly early. So this pack was probably out for like, I don't know, 8 hours max or something before they changed it, and then it's just gonna look like this for the rest of the week. But, whatever. Mo, hello. Happy Wednesday. Hold on, let me get the ping out the way, and then... Yeah, I do have some ideas for today. I think we might go back to the non-pack pack, but yeah, that's going to be a filler thing if we get through everything else. So, for one thing, there has been an update if no one saw, I don't know, the recent patch or my last video. So we do have 2 new pets, and one of them is a snake, so I thought we'd do snakes only. Could be interesting. And this guy's a scaler. Riverstones, hello. Anne, hello. Wanders, welcome everybody. Lioness is less. I hate what they did to Lioness. Where is she? Yeah, pets sold give future shop pets of the same tier +1/+1 walks 2 times per turn. So, it's just horrible compared to what it was. Like, you don't have to sell pets to trigger it. But, yeah, you used to get the 2/2 a turn for free, and it was across all tiers. And now it's very weird. I imagine this is a lot better in customs, but... I don't know, I don't like the look of this. I actually can't remember a lot of this anymore, but, you know, I'm sure it's fine. Hard mode for your birthday? How does hard mode work? Never played it. Well, first, happy birthday. And we'll get into it when we actually jump in, but basically every 2 turns you have to pick a hard mode toy, which is just a... I don't know. It's not quite a debuff, but it's some annoying thing you have to deal with. Dumbhead Rascal buffed. Yeah, I saw. Like, it used to be 25%, like 25, 50, 75, and they've like... Yeah, 30, 60, 90. I still don't know how crazy that's going to be, but it's nice that it got buffed, because I felt like I never really bought this. I'd like buy it for a turn if it was the only semi-decent higher tier thing I got from a combo. And then I'd pretty frequently swap away again. Shamrocks, hello, Sam. Hope everyone's having a good day. I wish they'd show what the pets were changed from and not just what they are now. Yeah, me too. Like, it's helpful that it does highlight the bits that changed, but also half the time I scroll over something and I can't remember what it used to be. Like, looking at this one. Faint, transform friend behind into a level 1 Mimic Octopus and give it +1 XP in battle. Oh, just in battle. That's probably the change there. Every 2 rolls. Yeah, I didn't catch that on the first one. Like, I thought this sounded exactly the same. Can you explain New Frostwolf? I think they just kind of reverted it. No, they did make it a feint again, but make the first enemy cold twice and thrice for double or triple effect. I don't really know. I'm assuming it just takes the extra damage, so it's going to be like... Yeah, it still hits one thing, but at level 2 it'll hit it for like 10 extra, and then 15 extra. Oh, and Mimic can only do 1 pet now? You're right. Wait, that's a really big Ammonite nerf then. Like, if it can hit fewer things, and... I'm assuming it doesn't give XP in the shop phase? Yeah, this is going to take a while to catch up to. I do like this, though. They made Vaquita kind of decent. Like, it was always great in a trumpet build. But if things die out of order, then it's just really sad when this basically does nothing. But yeah, minimum of +4 trumpets. That's kind of nice. It's something, at least. But anyway, let's get something queued up. Call it Weck. And yeah, there will be no rules. Seen a couple of your harbor games, some look crazy. Teams getting deleted every other round. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, hard mode is a lot nicer than it used to be. Because what really put me off hard mode when it first released was you'd only get to choose between 2 options every time. And some of the options were just crippling. Like, I remember there was some bowling balls type stuff, which was like, oh yeah, do 50 damage to your frontmost thing. Or, I don't know, your healthiest thing or something. It was just... Sometimes you were forced to take something like that because the other one was similarly, horrible. But yeah, they've kind of smoothed out the pain of the toys, and you have more options, so you're less likely to have to take something that's, like, instant death. In Turkey, congrats on first. A new first, yeah. Okay, anyway, we'll wait here for a minute or so, but yeah, I'm eager to get started, so he's starting pretty soon. Cerberus is Tasselworm food now. It is, yeah. Summons level 3 pups. It's kind of nice, because there's a couple of other things that works with as well. Or at least one. I know it's good with Minotaur. That, Tasselworm, and then there's probably something else. Does Poison Dart Frog have something to do with, like, the level of the thing in front? So many herb pets this weekly. Herb pets are just... Yeah. I have one without going really hard on it, but... Yeah, just leech shenanigan type stuff it's very good. And it does tend to be. I think it's just because there aren't really other great scaling options this week. Like, if you get to tier 6, there is Behemoth, which by itself is great scaling. But I don't think most other things will keep up with, like, a Leech Triceratops or Leech Camel if you get either of those. Goblin, hello. I'm doing okay. Same old, really. Hope you're doing well, though. Breadman, welcome. Okay, well, maybe wait for 32. That'd be kind of a clean number, then we can jump in. But yeah, we'll be starting very soon. I haven't played enough of this weekly, though. I think I've had, like, 4 video runs, and then played it a little bit on my phone. Wait, you're coming in? Alright, give me... I do see the 32, but yeah, give me the heads up when you've jumped in. If you're quick, at least. And, yeah, then we will start. It's a hurt weekly with ailments. Ailments actually are pretty great. I still haven't had the dream, like, late game ailment stuff, but just having a regular toad or... No, I can't remember. There was something else that I used a few times. I've been enjoying Cuttlefish. But yeah, I want to try and get a good Manticore Phoenix thing going, because I'm sure it could actually deal with the hurt builds pretty well if you get enough for it. I just haven't been able to. No rules? Yeah. Vampire Bat. Vampire Bat is very good. Similar issue. I just haven't had a clear shot at an ailment game. Like, I start getting some of the pieces, and then I miss all the late game stuff, so it just doesn't feel like an ailment build. Because, like, you're not going to win with, like, a giant toad and then slotting on, like, a level 1 Manticore, you know? It's kind of nothing and not really an ailment game. Anyway, yeah, I think we just jump in then, so good luck, everybody. And yeah, there are no rules. Let's do this. Okay, everybody, welcome. We are doing a hard mode run in the weekly. There are no rules, but every 2 turns you have to pick a new hard mode toy. It does look a little bit funky because there was an update after the pack came out, but yeah, this is what we're working with. And let's start putting some stuff down. Okay, start a battle, jump attack the second enemy for 3 damage, and faint, make 1 random perkless enemy toasty, so it takes 1 damage after something happens. After something attacks. Yo, Goldblum, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. So love that I didn't die. And this is probably too many African wild dogs, but why not, right? Yeah, okay. Well, you were literally two seconds too late. Yeah, I didn't know if you had already joined or if you just... I don't know. You said you were coming in, but then you're actually going to be like 5 minutes away. But yeah, I'm sorry. One of these days, I'm going to catch you playing shop scalers and 50/50s. That looks fun. It's fun if you make it. The last couple of times we've done it, I think I've made it to 50/50 shop, but then I've died after like a turn. You know, I get like my team of random 50/50s that have no equipment and no levels, and then I die that turn. Which, you know, it's nice to get there, but you really want to start putting together a proper team. Haha, a trophy. Alright, start of turn, lose 3 gold. I think this only triggers once, because I don't think it works this turn. Start a battle, knock out friends of the current tier. So if I don't buy tier 2s, then it's not bad, but I kind of want to. Or start a battle, make the 2 backmost friends icky, so they take double damage twice. Yeah, they're not going to survive twice, but I think this is okay, maybe. Takken. Takken can be very strong. It's a bit annoying with you, because now I don't know where to position it, but I think we go for that. Yeah, I think we're just going to stack everything, and then I'll look at positioning. So we only have 1 trumpet generator, so I think I'm fine with these guys taking the sticky hand. Then we can have friend ahead hurt to gain +1, +2 until next turn. So I'm probably pairing these 2 together. Ideally, I'd have this at the back, and then I could have the trumpet dog also getting summoned in front, but yeah, I don't think we're going to do much better than this, so away it goes. Depends how quickly you get the great abilities on the 50/50s. Yeah. I just always feel happy that I even have stuff down, and then it's just over so quickly. That's a bit tough. Yeah, okay, we're definitely doing something with you. So I'm probably going to leave this further back again. Because we can, like, buy broccoli, stack one on top. Maybe roll, try and find your level as well. But, yeah, I don't hate this. We could buy a caramel. Before attack, combine friend caramels, deal 3 damage to the most stealthy enemy once. So we're not going to get protective equipment anytime soon, so I might just throw that down on the African wild dog. Like, it's very likely to get its trigger off, and, you know, I don't know what else I'm gonna do with it. So yeah, we're adding Icky to these 2. Again, no real way to use that with Blue Sturgeon, because this summons the dolphin at the back of the team. But yeah, if you can survive 2 hits, that'd be nice. Or if you die in 1, then at least we can use you with this, which is actually even more healthy. Maybe that is the play, I don't know. Am I doing it blind? No, I have in fact looked at the weekly. I don't really do the weekly blinds, like sometimes I go in without a plan, but I at least glance at the pack, you know? Hit with camel. Okay. Alright, start a battle, knock out the front 2 most friends and the frontmost enemy. Empty front space, remove 20% attack from the backmost friend, move to the front. Or start a battle, push the last enemy up front and double its stats. So if people have really tiny pointless things at the back, that could be good. Or if it's something like a toad, then moving it to the front could really screw it up. But I don't know, my team still kind of sucks, so I could leave these at the front and I might be able to screw someone else over by killing their front line. I don't know, though. I don't really like any of these. Do this for now. Doubt I'm going to use Bloodhound. Yeah, I might do something like this. And then it's just what else I'm doing, because he's going to get pilled. We stack you anyway, just try and save money at the moment. Like, buy things that I can kind of use, but... yeah, we really just want to get these levels so we can find tier 5s at the next stage. I'm assuming these are the best things to pill, I don't know. No, we're great. I thought that was bad for a second, but yeah, the XP toy, that gives it to everything, right? I'm not gonna be able to see it in it. Yeah, I'm a bit worried. I don't have a leech. You don't have to win with a leech, but a leech would make it very nice. Maybe I just do other things, and then if we find Triceratops, then I can look for one, but... yeah, let's keep looking for levels. And we do have one, which is cool. I do you, because at least we have something ready. And I don't know, like, we can try and find the African wild dog still, but it might be a waste of time. So I'm just going to buy a third caramel, and yeah, it's going to be 9 damage to the most healthy enemy. Hopefully that is actually going to get a kill on something, you know, worth killing. I do feel like some of the scariest stuff are pretty low stats, though, at least to begin. But yeah, sure. Away my team. Sabertooth is very good the later you go. Yeah, I still haven't really ran that yet. It's a combo I've wanted to try for a long time, because it's definitely less used compared to, you know, the scaling options. Haha, I killed you before you could jump. Scale? Basically turn everything on my team to a 7/7. Yeah. They need to do something about this toy. I don't know if it's different in Arena or something, but I feel like it's more often than not a really good thing to get in these versus games. Also, we did find a little guy that I'm into, so I'm gonna take you, and we're gonna start doom rolling for a leech. I will freeze pair, but yeah, the sooner we get to leech, the better, so... we're into tier 5. I'll check that, but I'm probably gonna leave the cutfish. There's another one. Freeze it. These are all like there are things I can do here, I just don't want it. Just gonna stack that next turn and doom roll the leech still. Yeah, start a battle set, attack and health for all friends to turn number, so 7/7 at the moment. You're hurt, give a random friend +3/+3. Yeah, it should be helpful. I'm also going to trust it here, but I don't know if that's a bad idea, because it might get one-shot by someone else's level 2 jumping dog. Or it wouldn't have, because it grew, right. Alright, so yeah, we're always going to stack that. I'm going to keep the pair frozen in case we do find a leech, and, you know, I still buy it this turn and have money, but yeah, we want that down more than literally anything else right now. Okay. It's fine, just keep it going. If we can just get, like, a lot of these guys, I could do some cycle scaling with Spawn, which I actually have done this week, and it was pretty interesting. Just the fact they're really inconsistent in terms of finding them is the biggest problem, but, you know, you can get a net gain for the 2 gold you spend on it. Scale's good in the mid game, but terrible in the end game. It kind of depends on the team. Like, I feel like most end game teams, you normally do have pretty big things. But if you just sniper spam or summon spam, then, you know, you can still be smaller than, like, 2020 and gain decent stats from it. But, yeah. Agreed. Mid to early game, this thing just feels really good. Yeah, huge. Okay, start a battle, knock out friends from the current tier. That would be you, because we're now tier 5. End turn, if you spend less than 13 gold, remove help from friends. I don't love that. I don't think I have a good way to spend the extra. Like, I can sell the wild dog this turn, maybe, but I don't know what I'd do next turn. So I'm thinking we just do rubber ducks. We have the summons at the back if I don't get rid of this. Level you. Fly and snake. Okay, well, I feel like both of these could fit onto a build, but it would be toad spam, which I have not committed to at all. And I feel like if I end up going against hurt builds without toad, then that's going to be a liability more than anything. So we're going to get back to rolling and trying very hard to find my leech. I don't want these things. Ooh, okay. I wonder, have I seen an elephant recently? Like, it might not be too late to get one of those going, because at least it pairs well with that. Leech. I don't want to say we're saved, but that is a nice get. Beluga. So, if we did want Beluga, we could put a small one inside. I feel like it's probably not as good as I want it to be, though. So, what can we do here? We don't want to level the leech. I do need better things, like just having a behemoth down so we have something big would be cool. Just try and rush your level. I feel like I can still swap away most of my team. Moose. I enjoy Moose. Can I just get rid of you? I'm assuming Taken's better, but I actually don't know at this stage. Okay, so end turn, unfree shop, and give one random friend plus 3 HP for each tier 1 in the shop, basically. So we're going to get plus 3 HP onto some random stuff. Obviously hoping here, but I think both of these are going to be sticking around. And then freezes my chocolate, right? I always forget you do that. Like, you unfreeze the whole shop, even though you're only, yeah, related to the left stuff. Whatever. It's not like that chocolate would have done anything immediately. Start a battle, make everything level 1. It's not that bad. Like, I feel like it doesn't really change your situation. And while this one kind of sucks, we don't even have good synergy for it yet, outside of Leech, which you don't affect. Yeah, you're not bad either. I think we're just going to go play mouse, though. I did get it? Okay. I'm going to leave elephants. Nah, I'm thinking I maybe shouldn't have. Stop freezing some of these, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, these 3 could maybe all stick around. It's getting harder to get rid of this, though. And I really just don't have room. What is this team? Oh, no. Wait, did that team get bombed by the bowling ball? Nah, I can't do anything against these teams. It's too big. Like, if I had Leech way earlier and I was doing Leech Camel, then we'd be in, like, a similar situation, except you'd be, like, a 20-30. Like, cheese you, maybe. Oh, that's big. Okay. So we can do that. We did find Sabertooth Tiger, which I do think is worth having down, even if it's just... Because, like, we're going to keep this pairing because this is actual scaling, but, you know, if we can get the stats onto here, then that's nice. So, yeah, I think I have to get rid of the Taken then. And I'm freezing the chocolate, but it's getting unfrozen. Okay, so... I still kind of want to keep this at the front, just in case someone has Pill Bottle. There are some... Did I pick you this turn, though? I picked it last turn. So yeah, if I run into one of these Pill Bottles, they will still have it. But there is only one. So, I don't know. Maybe we can. Oh, actually, I could do this. It's not that bad if you die to a Pill Bottle anyway. Yeah, sure. Okay. Cape Shred is awful. It's awful if you're trying to pivot. Or, you know, you have a... Yeah, a summon team. Yeah. Well, that's a shame. Like, I had Leech and level 3 Triceratops, but... Yeah. Not quite it, unfortunately. Yeah, whatever. On to the next one. Which is... We can maybe do snakes next. I had same color only next in the list, but... I don't know. This is the pack that I pulled. It doesn't have the Danger Pack stuff in. Because a lot of my packs are still out of date. Yeah, I'm feeling like trying the snake one next. So, toggle that off. The code is SNEK, S-N-E-K. And yeah, it is snakes only. And thank you for the hydration. Oops. Okay. Okay, I don't think there were that many people left, so we can maybe wait for that one to finish. Or at least wait a few minutes for it. Pause to check, right? Okay, sitting up. So yeah, this one is snakes only, so it is only serpentine type things. We do have Tsuchinoko at tier 1. There is something else. Basilisk, there we go. So 2 tier 1s. There are now 2 tier 2s as well, because we have Ogopogo and the new Am something. Can't remember, it's got a funky name. Tier 3, there's Ouroboros, that might be it there. It's like Spiny Bushpipe at tier 4. Tier 5, there's Boitata, and I can't remember if that's it. And then, yeah, Snake, Cobra, and Sea Serpent at tier 6. That's probably all the stuff. Are worm snakes? They are not. Okay, all lobby codes must end in egg today. That's fair. 2 for 2 so far. They made Ouroboros stink? No. No, what did they do to Ouroboros? I didn't see. Maybe I read it and already forgot. There's only 11 of us in the last lobby. I mean, the issue is more about time, though, you know? Because like, if there's still 11 of you and then it's going to take like minimum 10 minutes for it to end, then I'd probably want to just start sooner. Even more than it did. The thing is, I kind of like Ouroboros, but I like it for like 2 turns. You know, you can get some crazy big things, but you kind of have to keep swapping new things in or finding, you know, copies of what you already have to actually get some value. Which is very inconsistent, again, unless you're just swapping things out every turn. Didn't feel like Ouroboros was that OP to need a nerf. Yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of this stuff is probably bouncing around some funky stuff happening in customs. Like, I think that was where, what is it? The guy that transforms things into Mimic Octopus. Like, I don't feel like that was overpowered. At least whenever it was in the weeklies or, yeah, here. But I think a lot of people in customs, they had like a see an enemy scaling build that made very fast 50-50s, and then they just transform into, yeah, that. Damn, that is what it was called. Okay, I will leave it another minute. I probably won't be waiting for the last lobby to end, because I honestly have no clue where it is. I have no idea where it's at, but it's probably not going to end within like 5 minutes, so yeah. About 9 left, yeah. Oh yeah, something else. Didn't I don't know if I have just misremembered or if I checked today and just didn't see right, but didn't Accent Hound used to be in the Unicorn pack? Because I was thinking about doing a same only thing today, and I was just looking through the packs, and I thought we'd maybe do it with the Unicorn pack, but yeah, I couldn't see it. And I don't know if I'm just blind or what. Or if it got moved and I didn't know. It's not. I guess... Okay, so it probably is and I just didn't see, but I swear I was staring at it for like a full minute and couldn't see it. I'm just gonna like check after this game. Okay. Anyway, I think we get started then, so... Yep, snakes only. First ones are Tsuchinoko and Basilisk. They are all on the left side of the pack. You find Sloth, you know. But yeah, good luck. Let's go. Okay, everybody, welcome. We are doing snakes only because we have a new snake in the pack, or in the game. Amphis Bana, probably saying it wrong. End turn, give nearest friend a head +1 on odd turns and +1 HP on even. But yeah, you can use any snakes. All food is loud, and then goes to the shop phase. I'm gonna try and get some stuff down before I am dead. And I'm going to double down on these, but having a ferret would be very good. You know, just to cycle. But yeah, that's the rule. Snakes only on your team. You are allowed to sloth, etc. Besides that, all the usual rules apply. Yeah, that's a shame. Might have had a draw if I went for the other thing, but... Oh, there we go. Okay. So we'll do Tennis Ball. Start a battle, deal 1 damage to 2 random enemies. So all of the tier 1 snakes start with 1 HP. So unless they got stacked together or, you know, stats some other way, probably going to get 2 kills here before they can do things, because toys always trigger before regulars start a battle things. I don't think I'm going to wait, or, you know, hold on to this guy. I think we just roll, try and find the actual stuff for the next tier. And yeah, I'm just gonna leave you there. Start a battle, jump to the front space, gain 1 XP, so they should be gaining +1/+1. But depending on when you trigger, start a battle, transform nearest pet head into a rock with +2 HP. Might ruin that ability, but we'll see. Hey, perfect. They even transformed one of mine. Okay. There is another one, but... Oh, I mean, maybe. Could do. Griffin, probably not. Like, it's fine, and if it does turn into one of these, then amazing, but I want to use my regular thing for another turn. There we go. Use that. That's another pretty cheap combo if I wanted. But yeah, there's still only one thing I can use from the next tier, so I think we just keep looking for, like, this and Dogopogo. So, how are we doing this? End turn, give the nearest friend a head, +1 attack on odd turns, and +1 health on even. So, we're probably just going to start stacking stuff onto you, because you're already kind of big. The other option is to put it here, but I feel like Basilisk gets really messy over time, because I end up having lots of things that I actually want to have abilities, not just kind of be big. I just don't know really how to do this. Like, I can try and transform this instead. Nah, this is too messy with this guy around. Okay. So, I'm going to grab one of these, but yeah, show me some more. And I will take, like, anything, you know, like, I just need levels right now. Is that going to leave Ogopogo? Because I don't have a good use for it yet, and... yeah, I'm going to be at tier 3 anyway. Still just going to keep pumping stats onto you, because at least you can be a decent frontline for a while. Could stack those together by Wyvern, more likely to find Bush Viper. But, like, for 2 gold... I'm not sure if it's worth the extra, like, I don't even know what I'd call it. I'm gonna say 10% chance, but yeah. It's definitely not that. Anyway, there are some Ogopogus around. Sorry, I meant Ouroboros. There are Ogopogus as well. Yes, less impressive. Yeah, I'm just hoping to get the Bush Viper. If I get that down, then I'll have a proper target for this, because right now I'm just pumping stats onto tier 1s that I really don't care about. Nice. Okay. Wyvern showed up again, but no. Cyclops and Pharmacat. Well, at least with Pharmacat we can get some stats, because we're probably going to be keeping these for a while. So by feed Concob to one, I don't know, to each friend, it's good. So yeah, we'll do that, and then we're just going to leave again. And we're probably looking for your levels, so I think I will freeze that now. Pill Flamingo, that could just be my next turn. Like, buy this, pill it, stats onto these two maybe. Finish buying up that. Might be fine. I am going to keep running it this way, but I don't know if I should be doing something else. Because I could kind of do something like this. Like what? You buff that, you jump to the front, then that'll turn it into a rock, and then this one jumps to the front. So as long as nothing gets, like, triggered out of order or they transform this right at the start, might be a bit nicer. Yeah, okay. Well, I still died, but that was better positioning. I didn't freeze Flamingo. Alright then. Let's put the stats on there, that's fine. Okay, and keep rolling. Just try and find the level for this. Or you. Or freeze it. It's not going to be big next turn. What? This is probably too many, right? I don't know. It's going to be one away from level 3. Like, we can just keep that forever, and it is scaling. Debatable value, but, you know. Anyway, we have the same situation here. Like, even with a full team, you still just forcibly jump to the front. So we can still have you jump and then get the Basilisk stuff before you start screwing things up. Wait out counts, yep. Feel like that's a pretty obvious one, though. Oh. Carried, okay. Alright, show me Boitata, I guess. We did get it. Okay, so we compare that with Boitata. I guess we just stack that in this turn, do this. I'm probably pairing that together then, because I want your stats to go onto this, because you can be a pretty permanent thing. And I'm probably not going to buy pair, because we can stack these next turn, and then I can spend the rest of my money just looking for one of these levels, try and find early other things that I care about. But yeah, before attack, make the target crisp, works 2 times per turn, so they'll take like 5 or 6 damage. Where is it? Yeah, 6 damage after anyone attacks. So our attack on there might not matter too much, but yeah, getting the HP will be nice, and it, you know, evens out over time. So what, you jump to the front. No, we actually can keep doing this, right? It's a Bush Viper. I could do both of these. I don't really like Basilisk, even though that's fine with you. I'm just gonna freeze it. I feel like this is a decent thing to try. And Wonders, congrats on winning the weekly. Good job, good job. And I didn't die. I thought that was gonna be it. That looked really bad for some reason. And yeah, I'm just gonna eat the Basilisk. It's been fine with you, but I really don't care about it. I'm gonna be buying these, but I don't think this makes any difference. Yeah, it's the same. Okay. And yeah, we'll roll. Like, I still need XP for these two. Also, you find at the back? Like, I don't think anything's going to kill it early. It could potentially happen later, but I don't have a way to trigger someone else's Bush Viper. So I'm probably better off having this at the front and just hoping it snipes something at the back of their team. So let's chain these a bit. So what? We're on an even turn, so we're getting HP. So 1 HP here, 2 HP here. Feint, deal 1 damage to 2 random enemies, multiply damage by the distance. So he's front of my team, but if he reaches further back onto theirs, that could be nice. You're still jumping to the front. But yeah, liking my team a bit more. Sweaty, good afternoon. No. Oh, I had to throw so much into that Tsushinoko. Did not feel good. And am I even happy to level you? It hasn't been surviving hits. I could level you, but that also just feels like a waste. What's the play? Because even if I stack this now, I can't even get the... I probably just cycle this and on Boitata. I was thinking I could stack it now and then look for tier 6s, but I'm not going to sell anything else to buy it on the same turn. Yeah, I hate this. Whatever. Away my team. Other Bush Vipers can kill yours, but I don't have a way to kill theirs. Like, they'd have to leave theirs at the front, and they'd have to snipe mine, and then we're just kind of in the same situation. You know, like, there were tomatoes and, I don't know, at least chili or something around, it'd be more likely. But yeah, if I leave this at the back of my team, I am not trusting for that to die. Anything but last, really. Yeah, there we go. I'm not dead. Cool. Alright. We stack. You're still not very safe, but we will do it. And I'm probably going to greed with Mongoose, you know, go for the 2-2 everywhere, because there's potential to keep these three around, because it's getting very difficult to pivot. Yeah, pulling Bestfish doesn't do anything for me anymore. You get the snapping turtle equipment, but probably not. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm still gonna do this. Get the level now. First time level 3. Ouroboros, Amphin thing. Nah, that's probably fine waiting. Okay, so we're getting HP again, still putting it onto there. These guys are kind of just hanging out, and you are going to be at the back of my team now. I could do that, maybe, but... Ah, yeah, sure. We'll go for it. Do I prefer Boitata or Red Dragon? Red Dragon, definitely. Love starter battle stuff. Okay, they did have a snake. Try? No. Get this again, I guess. Cycle this as well. Probably just gonna end up selling that again, but... Yeah, I don't know what to do here. I don't feel like I have good places to put XP yet. Because this is already probably more than I need on Boitata. Like, it's not going to survive 3 hits. Or, you know, consistently. I just don't want to put XP there. Again, there's more XP here, and I could freeze this, but I'm just not going to. There we go, okay. Yeah, I think we sell this, buy Cobra. And would I ever prefer Stingray toy? I don't know. Maybe, but probably not. It's fine though. Yeah, new stick is very cute. However you pronounce it. No idea the pronunciation. Yeah, I should probably look it up, but it is very cute. Okay, we got some scaling. I'm kind of afraid to sell my Tsuchinoko, but I still feel like that's the only thing I can reasonably swap out right now. And I do want to cycle these. I may have to go for... Hold on. Like, I don't know. Going for a shield... Like, these things are before attack, so if I get a Coconut Shield and they have a frontline Boitata, then I just get nothing, you know? Although, those teams that have Boitatas... Yeah, like, the ones that have a Tsuchinoko would still get value. That's only, like, one of them. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna agree. We might be dead, but that's fine. Hey. Okay, something to end on at least. And yo. Okay, try this. And your HP, for this turn, keep it on Boitata, but on attack turns, I might swap it behind Cobra. So yeah, friend ahead attack, steal like a fifth of this thing's attack as a snipe damage. Oh, we're doing it. Okay. Comeback time. If I cycle this, I'm not going to be able to also buy like my Cyclops chocolate. So I think I'm just going to start there. I'm probably going to run a 4-squad this turn. Like we buy this, we double chocolate the Cobra. Yeah, okay. Have to sell you. And this is all very nice. I'm going to freeze all of that. Okay, so am I still fine with this? Like, where do I want my Boitata? The front might just be the best, so I could run you at the back now. I would maybe more likely to get sniped. There is Gariel, but yeah, no one's going to have more than 6 damage coming out of that, so... I don't know, we'll try it this way. 20 attack, nice. Oh. Still in it. Somehow. I mean, I'm cycling both of these. And we need to keep greeting, you know? Like, I need to take the scaling ones. Should check this. Carrot. Scaling you, maybe. Because we're already protecting this, and I don't know if the stats on those two make as much of a difference as I need. Or I could picture red something else further back, because most of the snipes, they're more likely to hit the further back things. And they're not going to one-shot for a long time. But yeah, I'm thinking just scale the Boitata. So yeah, do that. Maybe buy pizza, buy second Cobra. Then we can level that next turn. Now, the question is, do I keep you... How do I do this? Because I would put it back this way to get more HP here again, but then we have a weaker thing in front of my significantly stronger Cobra. So I probably do just keep this positioning. What's the max damage a Cobra can do? Just have to check the ability. No, we're dead. Okay. They got me. I did need more equipment. Like, maybe I would have been fine if I just bought the lemon for this or something, but... Yeah. Even with no HP, I still wanted to greed. Oh well. Alright, Cobra. So yeah, it can do up to 60% of its attack damage, so 60% to 50. I have no idea what that would be. Like 30, actually. But yeah, I was talking about Axounder Hound. Like, am I blind or is it just not in here? Because I don't see it and I didn't hear it not being in here. By the way, look, I probably should do more like mental maths type stuff, but it's so easy to have to do a calculation or something, and then I'm just like, I don't care. It's a bad habit, but yeah. It's a custom exclusive. Yeah, I thought it used to be in the actual pack, though. But yeah, fair. Anyway, we will be moving on to the next one then. So I think we are going to do a color one next. So yeah, we can maybe do yellow versus blue versus green, and then we can maybe do like K-Pets, which is next in the A to Z pets to start with whatever. I feel like this one could be kind of interesting. Like, we have a scaler, we have a couple of interesting abilities. And yeah, I even threw in the Lemming, which probably sucks, but yeah, it's a cycle thing. Lobby ends with Ek too. You know, I almost forgot about that. I don't know. Collect. Just keep the X going. But yeah, we're doing same color only. The options are yellow, blue, and green. You can technically go for like white or black, whatever the filler things are, but yeah, just stick to the theme. Yellow, blue, green, is that Brazil mention? Hey, it's good colors. I mean, I like cool colors, but yeah, I like the green, blue, purple ends mostly. I haven't played this game in almost a year. Should you join? I mean, if you want to. Probably be full. Nah, we tend to not cap out on the lobbies on Wednesday. I mean, even last Sunday, we did get to 64 a few times, but yeah, definitely wasn't instant or for all of them. So if you'd like to join, pretty certain there'd be room. What are the rules? All of your pets have to be the same color. Like, majority. There's no way a white-black team is surviving. No, but again, there's not really... They're not really meant to, you know? Again, it's just so there's a clearer distinction between everything. Because if I try to fill up the whole pack between 3 different colors, then it's not going to be organized by columns without it being lopsided in something's favor. Which we have done before. Like, I know I used to have a pack that was like white, blue, and yellow. And I think I had 4 columns of blue in the middle. And yeah, I think we used to do like max 2 colors only with that one. Yeah, it's just in case someone wants to try with that kind of stuff, or yeah, maybe they do roll into like triple Pillbug at the start. Like, it's fair enough if they want to do that, you know? Just don't cheat, really. Cobra can deal more damage if you parrot it and use Albatross Pineapple. But that's not the Cobra doing it. Like, it might be the Cobra's ability, kind of, but... you know. Like, technically you could get way more damage than that by doing, like, Abomination eating... Behemoth, and then... yeah. Behemoth Cobra. Because then you could get its attack up to, like, 100 in the fight. Like, Behemoth Werewolf Cobra. There you go. Big snipes. Anyway, let's give this another 30 seconds or so. And then we will be jumping in. I could give it more damage, technically. I mean, it's all just how you consider it. Like, I definitely wouldn't consider a parrot copying a cobra, you know, being the cobra doing more damage. The tiger, like, doubling its ability, that's closer. But, yeah. Still don't really know. How's Behemoth Blue Whale Cobra? No, it'd be... you can use an abomination, say a level 3 abomination, to eat multiple pets, and it copies their abilities. And if a abomination copies a behemoth, then its stats cap also increases to 100/100 for that turn. So what you can do is have an abomination eat a behemoth, so it increases the stat cap. And then you can have something else give it the extra stats, so whether you have like a Stegosaurus on your team or, yeah, werewolf or something, then you can get it to be 100/100, and then you can use some third thing to actually, you know, make use of that in a funky way that you can't normally do, like copying a leopard, but with like 100 attack. Very niche, but yeah. Anyway, we've been like bobbling between 54 and 55 for ages, so I think we're probably good to start, so yeah. Good luck. Let's go. Okay, everybody, welcome. We are doing same color only in this pack of yellow, blues, and greens. We do also have a buy-sell column, so, you know, not really intended to be used, but if you do run into like triple mouse, you are allowed to use that. Just stick to the same color vibe we have going on. I will be taking yellows to start, apparently. So start the battle, give the most friendly pet +2 attack. It's the only thing actually happening right now, so hopefully we don't lose. And yeah, if you find a sloth, you're allowed that on any team. All equipment is allowed, etc. Why is Cockatrice tier 6? Is that much better than a Basilisk? I'd say it is, just because the backlines normally have more, yeah, impactful things to change. That's kind of nice. If I want to not lose HP, the correct play is stacking that in. But what I'm thinking, because this is a very easy team to pivot away from, I'm thinking I stack here instead, and then we can combine those, and then if we get a good, yeah, different color thing, I could sell up my whole team and make it really big. So yeah, we're gonna do that instead, and I'm still gonna try and not lose, or pray that I don't. But yeah. Oh, they reworked Beetle, they did, yeah. Yeah, so now it gives the perk to the nearest friend behind. I don't know why they changed this. And I don't particularly like it either. But, you know. Oh, the perk's color-coded. I did kind of organize the stuff in the pack by color, but yeah, you're allowed any equipment. So you can have green equipment on yellow pets, that's fine. Yeah, we're gonna stack all these. Mana Hounds. Ooh, I do enjoy a Toad. I could play with this giant guy as well. I think we do. So yeah, we're gonna pivot. I'm going green. Need to get rid of all these. Don't really have a proper use for these two. Like, a Mana Snipe might be useful with Toad, but yeah, I think we just get the Witch's Broom out the way early. Do this as well. I'm not going to buy two things this turn anyway. Okay, so enemy hurt, make it weak, works 2 times per battle. I am going to put that in front of the Sarcastic Fringe Head, because this guy is Feint, summon a 1/1 level 1 copy of the Backmost Friend up front for the enemy. So if I keep it this way, then yeah, you'll die and I'll just give them a Toad, which is a pretty strong ability to come back with. Yeah, we'll just do it this way, it's probably fine. Not expecting your ability to do anything yet, but, you know, maybe we'll run into some kind of summon. You won't be dead by the time it does come out. Blue team. And a win, nice. Hey, okay. We're probably just taking these, like, I now have a lot of relatively high tier greens. And caramel, is that or I look for levels for these? Which I don't really care about. Like, getting a slime down would be cool. Leveling you would be great. I don't really want this. It's just big, so we're keeping it. I also don't know what I'd run at the front. Like, would I keep Ogopogo longer than Tadpole? I'm saying no. I kind of like Tadpole. So yeah, start a battle, give the frontmost friend plus 1 XP. Start a battle, transform into a level 1 frog and gain 2 XP. So you're going to be fairly big. Fringe head first position because Iguana. Again, I don't want this to be copying anything for them. It's just a bad move. It would be so bad if I, like, swapped these two around, maybe, but I just don't want to give them anything to work with, really. Oh, no, you're saying because I'd snipe it. You're right. Okay, didn't think about that synergy. You're right. Okay, my Toad weakness isn't really doing a whole lot, but we can make it work. Swapping stats. It'd be cool to steal yours, but... I think I just sell Ogopogo. We run second Toad for now. Well, that's what I wanted. Okay, stack in again, play the slime. Really wish I'd found this early, but it's nice to have all the same. And I probably am just going to do this now, you know, like... It'd be kind of cool to wait, but... Yeah, that'd be way too long, and I feel like we can actually get use out of a level 2 Toad right now. I will be leaving Microbe. We already have a lot of weakness spam, so I don't think I need to do, like, Microbe Turtle strats. Probably still want you there, but yeah, let's try this. No cheetah. That is good news. There's a lot of blue up here. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of yellow, but yellow can do really well in these lobbies. It has the easiest stuff to pivot away from in the early game. So that's probably a part of the reason why there aren't as many. But yeah, if you have like roll scaling, like this guy, Wormasan, and then you copy the stats onto some big tier 6s, then that can go really far. Also, can I just like dump loads of broccoli on Iguana? Like double do that, stack it. Is that enough for a turn? Because I don't really want it. I really want to level the slime. I think I'm just gonna stack in and we'll look for, yeah, more things. Okay, we buy you. That would give it a... Yeah, I don't want to do that. Just in case this dies somehow, I don't want to risk giving them something even stronger. So yeah, we ignore. And Slime's still not doing anything. We need another turn. Why is scaling so hard? What do you mean? I guess there aren't that many options in blue. Yeah. It's T-Rex in green at least. Declo, hello? Hey. Okay, I'm glad I took the Iguana. I didn't think that was going to do much for me, but that's been helpful. I could transform this, and if it turns into either of those, then amazing, but if it changes color, then it is a massive waste of money, so I'm not going to do that. I could sell this, cycle you, and on Caterpillar, but I don't even know if I'm keeping a Caterpillar long term. Like, it would take ages to get going, and then it would only be good against endgame comps that have already scaled up a bunch, which by then I don't think I'm going to be able to counter them with just an equally big thing without an ability. Plus it might die early, so yeah, I'm just going to roll. Keep looking for like yours maybe. That's XP, so I think we hold on to that. There are no pills, so I can't just naturally get your thing, but I might play that down anyway, like, just to plug the gap afterwards. And hey, we're finally summoning something from you. Little 4/4 when you die. Also on the Lioness change. I don't know why they did it. I'm surprised they changed Lioness instead of Blue Whale. But I haven't used Lioness in a long while, so I don't know. Maybe there was an issue somewhere else about that. I'm just gonna hold on to the chocolate because why not, right? I'd rather see the tier 6s, especially if we can get a T-Rex down. Not that it'd do anything yet, but yeah, that at least gives me a base, and then I can maybe try and pick up like any random higher tier greens. So yeah, I'm not gonna do that, and I'm not gonna put it on anything else. Give one pet plus 3 attack, but convert 2 HP into attack as well. Kind of down. At least while I have you. And yeah, I'm gonna buy these. I'm good. Does green have a chance here, endgame? I mean, it has the best scaling. Well, arguably not, but yeah. It has good scaling, and Boitata and Snake are both pretty strong. You could potentially do a summon spam build as well, because if I'm like keeping Toad and Slime, then Spinosaurus fits, even if I don't get crazy scaling. So I might move these two around. But yeah, there's am I still doing that? I still feel like I need to get rid of Iguana before these two, but I don't know, maybe it is just part of the build. We did find Spinosaurus, and we're summoning more things now, so maybe it's time to say goodbye to Tadpole. Talking sad. Also, I have like a million things that I want to keep at the back of my team. Okay, friend faints, give one random friend +2/+3. So, yeah, you die, and we have 2 summons here, which is cool. I should probably just leave you right to the back. Like, I'm trusting this gets all 4 weakness things out. I could move even further forward, because we do have, like, 4 things coming in here, but I doubt that would get all of it. Drop scaling in terms of Lioness was just way better than anything else. I mean, sure, but did it deserve this? I feel like it went from being good to borderline unplayable, but maybe that's just, yeah, an immediate reaction to seeing something just heavily nerfed. Lemon. Protect it. Turtle was doing a good job, but I enjoy a snipe. Might screw someone up. And I don't know how I'm going to cycle a Crow, but we probably are, so yeah. I think something's going to have to go. Like, I don't think I'm going to win without a T-Rex. And I need at least 2 high-tier things, so I can't have, like, all 3 of these on the same team. So yeah, I think we maybe say goodbye to Iguana next turn, and I can slot in something here, because we'll also be summoning 3 things from Slime at that point. Kappa spam. Everyone is blue, I know. It's looking like it might be a blue game, but I don't know. I don't think I'm going to win. A yellow person might be able to clutch it if they don't die too soon. Oh, come on. Like, these are the fights that I hate. When I lose by a single stat, it just feels awful. I'm gonna have to sell that again, but I'll do it in a second. Melon? I mean, that's the only way I'm getting melon. Do pepper as well. I don't really want the snipe, because I don't even have a snake. It's not worth it for you. So, yeah, this. What do I do here? Like, I'm assuming I'm keeping this, but is it better to put my stats there than, like, one of these two, or even the crocodile? Like an 8 damage snipe. There's a couple of teams that might be pretty good for... Against other greens, it'd be nice. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna push for yours. See how that does. Just notice no chocolate, true. Yep. Have I been... I think I've been rolling for chocolate. That's not good. Oh. Yeah, I'm dead, right? The lemon saved me, thank you. Oh god. Hold on, we're back. We're back, it's all good. What else? I kind of don't want to change anything to Yggdrasil again, but it actually seems kind of good. Like, if we get your level, then Yggdrasil might be fine. Like, I doubt I'm able to swap anything out now, so I think this is the team. So, yeah, start a turn, give 2 tier 5s or higher +2/+2. So that we go on to these. It does mean I'd rather not have summoning equipment on one of the things that I'm making big. So yeah, I could Yggdrasil you maybe. But I don't even know if that's worth it or not. Like, you can't give stats to yourself, so we'd only get value to one of the summons anyway. I don't know, I might just put the pepper on here and then I'll worry about other equipment later. Also hoping I'm not dead this turn, because I don't want to have a final look at the teams. Awkward breakpoints, but it looks like we're fine. Cool. Okay, we beat a blue team. That's something at least. More Starfruit. I don't know. I probably should buy stats when they show up. So I'm thinking we maybe just try and keep you extra safe. We'll try and level that. This one's very important, but yeah, it's not immediately useful. So if I'm going to die, it's not going to change anything by leveling this for like a turn. But yeah, if it's so hard to level things, then we definitely want to pick up whatever XP we can find. And yeah, let's have a proper look at these. So mana teams are going to be very scary. Especially this, I feel. Like, it's going to be a bit difficult to get Sepnir too big, but yeah, if they find a lot of XP for Winter Spirits, then it's not going to be a whole lot I'm going to be able to do about that. Oh god, that's so close. Like, perfect lethal. So much XP, and I don't know if it's good or not. That's not Toad. Yeah. I don't know if I should just be freezing Starfruit or not, because I feel like the only other thing I'd be buying is celery. So, like, maybe I should keep hold of it. Like, we're one level away from... 1 XP away from everything getting a level up. Also, I think the yellow team died. Yeah, it's all blue with a little bit of green. Pinky, good morning. You're just in time to watch me die, I think. This battle's gonna give you a heart attack. It's fine, it'll be over soon. Toad lived? Somehow? My slime, I mean? Yo, we're making it. Oh, please. One of these two. Oh, and the last one? Oh. Well, still, decent turn. Did not hate that. And then, come on, please. If I'm alive for one more round, like, level this, give me the T-Rex XP, and then I'm basically done. Like, I doubt I'm going to get another important thing to level 3. So all we'd really need is Toad, and then maybe different equipment for these two. I could move you further back, because right now this can summon up to, yeah, 5 things. Like, is the extra summon... The extra summon probably is worth more now that you're leveled up. Maybe, I don't know. It's still awkward when it's at the back, but... Yeah, I'm sure this is kind of okay. We might miss out on, like, a weakness, but it's not the worst thing. Progress. Yeah, we can't take a snake. It's never going to fit that now. Starfruit. So I don't even know what else I'd be going for now. You are right that Pepper might be one of the better things, because if we start running into these either just high attack blue teams or the, insanely large snipe blue teams, which is probably most of them, then Pepper does let me survive a hit at least. So it's probably better for these two. I'll try and buy you anyway. Oh, wow. Okay, well, if we're not dead, I'm actually just going to level this, because I'm greedy. But we'll keep the Pepper frozen. I'm just going to keep it going this way, too. Yo, I love it. Sorry, Kaz, but you have a lot of HP to play with. I'm just glad I get to make it further into the end game. Oh, wowee. Turned 18. We finally get to level up the T-Rex. Like, we're going to do it, but there's like no time to get anything out of this. Like, there's even a world where it's better just to grab some other random thing and give it Pepper. Because any turn could be my last. We'll see. Hmm? Oh, no, we're fine. Dude, I thought it was over when they killed my backline before my sign popped, but that actually worked out okay. I will put this... Dude, looking at it now, I feel like the better choice is to just have had a second slime, because I think the Toad weakness just isn't really doing a whole lot. But I think it's too late to change that now. But yeah, I kind of don't want to put Pepper on here, because it's the only thing that's still growing. Like, it might be good for right now, but they'd have to have a crazy amount of mana to one-shot that, and it's only going to get harder. You know, this guy, I mean. So I don't know, we'll try you. Yeah, go. Do I use carts? Like Mario Karts? As well. And they replaced some of my summons. It's bad. So close, but yeah. Okay, fair enough. Well, GG's. Made it further than I was expecting, at least. So yeah, that was probably the color lobby we're going to do today. So what we have left is a K-Pets thing, potentially a limited slots lobby. So yeah, I tweaked an old pack for this, and I was thinking we just do 3 slots if we try it. But, yeah. I don't actually know how good it's going to be. We'll see. Yeah. Anyway. Keck. Keenoe almost beating the green allegations. What are these allegations? Have you ever done a Stripes versus Spots lobby? No, I tried to make a stripe pack. I think I've tried to make it a couple of times, like probably a year apart. And I wasn't sure what to include, because there's a lot of pets that have, like, a stripe somewhere, say a striped tail, but nowhere else. Or it would have stripes, but not very consistently, or it'd be kind of difficult to see. So I didn't know how to, like, draw the lines between them. What are the rules for this? I'm glad you asked, because I do need to change the title, but it's only pets that start with K. Also, I have forgotten to do... I don't know why, like, every other stream, I forget to make chapter markers. I either remember, like, every one, or I just don't do it at all. And, yeah, now it's too late to bother starting, so I just won't. But yeah, only pets that start with the letter K, so koala, kakapo, komodo. There's like 8 things. But yeah, no crabs, no K turkey. I need to make a list of the non-shop pets. Every time I make these packs, I have an easy enough time finding the regular pets that start with it, but yeah, I kind of have to just go off memory. And it's not very good memory to check if there are any like obvious secret pets that should be included as well. Wow, that's not an exception for once. I think you're probably thinking of Sloth, but... but yeah, it is nice to have koala in a game. Extinct / non-extinct packs only? I mean, I have an extinct pack. But yeah, there's definitely not enough to do like a one side versus the other side, if that's what you're suggesting. If the game in French, this is going to be messy. Yeah, I do feel for you on that side. Unfortunately, I can't really do anything about it, so... yeah, I'll point out the ones you can use at the start, but... yeah. Do your best, I guess. Do you have a Not Real Things pack? It's been suggested off and on, and I still don't know how to do it, because... that's basically just the unicorn pack, you know? Like, you can kind of go for a non-pets pack and do stuff like... I don't know... tree and rock, but it's really difficult to draw the lines again. Like, I'm only good at making packs if I know very specifically what is and isn't allowed. Like, when it's blurred lines, I'm not good at deciding, and then if I do make a pack, people will just, like, tear it apart. 'Cause it's like, oh, why is this in there and why isn't this in here? And they'll be cheating, whatever else, so I tend to just leave it alone. Anyway, we have one more spot available. Someone joins, then we're like starting now. There we go. Okay, so there is one at tier 1. I think it's Kiwi. But yeah, only things that start with K. Good luck, everybody. Let's go. Okay, everybody, welcome. We are doing pets that start with K only. So in English, you can use stuff like kiwi, kangaroo, koala, kakapo, kraken, kappa, kitsune, and komodo. I believe those are all of the K pets. Correct me if I'm wrong. All food is allowed. Anything goes to the shop phase. You are allowed a sloth, of course. And I really... there we go. I kind of wanted to cycle these mice, because you can get some nice stats that way. I'm just going to do both of these. But, yeah. Not a bad start. Hydration, thank you. Painful, but that is why you need to get some extra stats on these. And I can actually end on a strawberry if I wanted. Wait, can I? I could buy it now, but I still... I still don't want to. So yeah, we're just gonna do this for once, try and find something better. More attack, I think it's worth it. Okay. Yeah, here's the other new pet, Lemming. Sell, gain 1 extra gold next turn. So obviously can't be used, but you can cycle it if you kind of want to use it as a really bad avocado. I'm also probably going to grab another one, because we may want to combine these at tier 3 for tier 4s. So I think having just another one down is fine. How'd you get Cap to work? It's so janky. I feel like there's never a good use for Kappa. Like, if you have, you know, turkey type stuff, then yeah, you can get favorable trades, but we almost never do lobbies where something like that is possible. Yo, that is very nice. Yeah, like, I could be getting Strawberry, because these are all hurt and sell. Give the backmost Strawberry friend +1 attack. Or it says friendly Strawberry pet. Does it work on itself, then? It might do, but I do not care. I don't want this. I don't know, maybe I should. It could be kind of cool to have one of them. I just don't know when I'm stacking everything together. We'll see. Yeah, extinct and cryptids versus living animals. I don't know. Jumping pack, you know, these things that jump in some way. That we have done. I have a pack ready for that. I think it was only pets that can jump and not like all jump synergy. Yeah, dino pack. We have an extinct pack. I think we have done dinosaurs only once, but it's basically just the same pack, but I rip out most of the early tier stuff. Because I think dinos are just like tier 5s and 6s, like exclusively. So yeah, like we can buy one of these. If you get like 5 attack, that might make a difference. Still don't really like it, but you know, we're gonna be running Kiwi for a while. It could be cool to see. Yeah, I think we just keep rolling. I'm glad we did, but I wish I didn't buy the strawberry now. And yeah, I could freeze the lemur, but I think we'd look for a puppy instead. Maybe. Well, no, it's like 2 gold and a roll space is fine. Okay, so hurt and sell with the backmost friendly strawberry pet +1 attack, so you're going to be getting pretty charged up. Assuming you can also trigger on yourself and off all these. Friend head attacks gain +1/+1, so you're pretty tanky already, and you have a plastic soul shield thing, so should be good. I don't think I've seen a koala, but that would have been nice to have as well. Yeah, all looking good though. And have we done a transformation pack? We have. Hold on, I actually may make some notes on these, because while we've done most of it, some of it we haven't done in a while, so yeah, we can probably return to it. In a second, though. Okay, so we're at tier 3, so I could start stacking, and we can try and find, like, Kraken or Kakpo. Which I think is fine. We'll at least do this one. I might wait for the Kiwis, because, you know, I don't know what we gain out of stacking it all right now. I probably am going to cycle Cockatoo instead of getting the XP, because I don't think... I might go for level 3 Kangaroo. I don't think this is how to do it, though. Then yeah, risk a salad bowl. Just one hit on either of these, and I'm happy. There we go. Okay. So yeah, we'll keep this going as it is. Dinos. Yeah, I'm probably just going to stick with Extinct there, but... Extinct only, transforms only. I do jumps only as well. Things, a lot of these we did pretty recently, but I died in like the first 12 turns, so it didn't really feel like I did it, and then I just forget. When you realize only birds synergize with strawberries. It is all bird related things, yeah. Like the dinos. Clean. So many lemurs. Okay, let's give you garlic properly. I think ambrosia would be slightly better, but I want to try and not lose. Just maybe do something like this. Actually. Yeah, okay. We are definitely leaving Lima now, though. At this point, I'd rather, like, any higher tier toy, so, yeah. Puppy, Fairy, Gariel. All good, in my opinion. Combined and learned that there are 0 Ks at level 3. Should have checked. Yep. Yeah. Nothing at tier 3, unfortunately. Everything else has at least one thing, even if they're not particularly good. Like, Kakapo is in here, and you are allowed to use it. I put in a cocoa bean in case you want to try and use it. But yeah, it doesn't actually have synergy with any of the other pets. Kind of same with Kitsune. Like, we have a mana potion, but besides maybe Kappa, because you do get some mana every time something dies. Yeah, there's a limited synergy between the Ks. Kraken. Well, we did win, but I miss old garlic. You're taking so much damage. I don't know. Like, Kraken's good if you're going for spam, but what I have is more big things that kind of want to, yeah, just get lots of hits off. But maybe I buy it just because it's big anyway. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna wait on the combo though. Like, finding an early Capra Kitsune, it's better than nothing, but Komodo is going to be the real, yeah, driving force that may turn something into a win, so do we get to look for that? I don't know if I should be committing to Kraken or not. I like this, maybe just throw that in front of you. Yeah, sure. Okay, so start a battle, remove 15% of HP from all other pets. So at the very least, this itself is going to like maintain whatever stats we give it, outside of other people having Kappas. Krakens. But yeah, stats I get in other places, they could pretty easily get wasted. Sadly. More stats. There's toys as well. I think I will. We can stack those two together, and then I'm like down a Kiwi for the fight, but we don't really lose many stats. And yeah, we can get the 2/2 here and an extra toy. That's fine. Actually. Yeah, okay. We're gonna do Gariel, and we're gonna go for start of battle, deal 7 6 damage to the last enemy. So I'm gonna try and take out people's strawberry things. Yeah, we're not going to try and level that. And honestly, at this point, I think I'm fine just running a full squad if I have to. So, yeah. Away, my team. I think we're kind of done with the Kiwis then. Like, they're big, and we'll hold on to them for that reason, but I'm not going to worry about their ability. So I think we stack this one onto there next turn, and we just don't have strawberries anymore. Good kill. Ooh. Good stuff. Oh, we can make Kiwi even larger. I'm doing it. Alright. We did find Komodo. Amazing. Okay, so we get you down. We're gonna buy Selkoktu so we can give you some stats instead. And now it's just a matter of what I'm keeping down, because we have scaling. So I kind of just want to get my perma team, you know, like ASAP. It's like, is Koala fine with that? Friend hurt, give you Eucalyptus perk, works 1 time per turn. Like, I might want more Komodos at some point, but I think more than 2 is probably a bit much. I would maybe play it for now, I'm kind of afraid. Let's do something like that. Not gonna bother with Cocoa Bean. Alright, the shuffle. End turn, give friends +1/+1, and shuffle their positions, right? Whatever. We're gonna start winning with stats, so it ultimately doesn't matter. I just need decent abilities down. And see you later, River. Hope you have a good rest of your day. I think that... Was that the Mana Snipe? Something wrecked me. Yeah, let's go for it. I'm not touching the Kakapo, though. Decent toy, at least. Puppy would have been fine as well, but... Yeah, sure. More XP. I'm not gonna try and push you. I could do Stingray instead of Questing Beast. It's probably better. But I don't know. I wouldn't actually have control over where it goes, because I think... Yeah, break, give the frontmost friend +6/+6. And that breaks at the start of turn. So that would be after everything gets shuffled, so I wouldn't actually have control. So yeah, I'm probably going to go for Questing Beast. Kangaroo's still at front, fine. Dude, I actually may end up keeping the... this guy, the Kiwi. I don't want to, but I'm not really seeing a good way to get rid of it, and this is new. Honeydew Melon, give 1 pet, that's block 10 damage and attack for 5 extra damage once. That is interesting, let's take it. So you can have that. I could cycle Zebra, like it's good stats, but I really... I mean, I could cycle all of this, and we could just write off the turn for that. Sure. Oh, this cat as well. Oh, it's also good. Okay. Is there ever a world? I can see myself keeping Kangaroo. I could use a frog to swap these stats onto there because you're slightly bigger. And then I could maybe get rid of you a little bit easier, but I'm assuming that's not worth a lot. Also, can you shuffle my team, please? Feeling robbed? Yeah, I refuse to get rid of the Kraken, but it's probably not great if I end up stronger than other people in terms of my scaling game. And yeah, we're just pilling Blobfish here, I think. Or I could cycle you first, actually. I'm not going to be able to buy something anyway. So yeah, level 2 now, which is nice. We have Questing Beast again. I think that's fine. And yeah, let's leave Ambrosia, because we're going to be buying this cat anyway, so if we can buy the cats, that thing, then we'll have 7 gold to try and find another decent food to pick up. Or I could sell something and run double cat for a turn. But I still don't have better things to play instead, so... Yeah, I'm thinking no. We do finally have something in front of Kangaroo. Today you learned that Komodo says friends ahead, yeah. Yeah, it's a backline thing, so you can run multiple, but you'd want to have your higher attack one here, followed by the lower attack one behind it. So you like shuffle these 3 and then the 4 afterwards. It's not just like leave them anywhere and everything gets shuffled. There's a big Kappa. We live. Okay, probably gonna freeze that too. I'm gonna hold on to the Questing Beast though. I'm not going to cycle it immediately. You're not going anywhere, and you're the only one with protective equipment, so I'm actually gonna give you the stats. So yeah, that was a 4/4 buff. We get double because of the cats. Freeze you as well. Dude, if I just level Questing Beast, we get the 2/2 every turn. Because I kind of want to lock in and have the Komodo scaling 4 things. I want to find the last Komodo, you know? Try it. Of course you did. Oh, I hate cats. I think it's the team. I think we slot in a Komodo here and then we're done. I'm gonna level a questing beast as well. I want the level 2, whatever it is. Anyway, away my team. What I am noticing is this guy is very good at not shuffling my team. It's feeling very samey. Please? Yo, I had great summons. Alright. I actually can do this turn, so I think I am. So yeah, I'm just gonna get down Excalibur. We don't need that. Or the other one. So yeah, end turn, give the backmost friend +2/+2, and that's basically forever. So yeah, we have scaling for you, which is nice. I don't want this. I just want to find another Komodo. Cresting Beast, so true. Yeah, I don't know how to find this guy. Like, I can unfreeze everything, but because of the cycle scaling in here, I'm not at that big of a disadvantage by keeping an empty space until, like, the end of the game. Nah, I'm holding onto the blobfish instead of the crow. I'm gonna roll all of this, though. Never mind. Okay, I think we're done then. So yeah, I think this is the team, but we're just gonna have to use you to get a Komodo. At this point, I don't care if I lose and copy someone else's, just, you know, let me get it. It's pretty bad. Okay. Also, I didn't get the Komodo because we got shuffled around. Komodo, please. This game sucks. Let's roll, try and find it. Regular melon, sure. I think all of this is staying, so do I actually put it on some of these instead? Because, like, you at least have random tier 4 equipment. You're just a banana, always, and I kind of doubt that's going to do much. Komodo. Komodo, thank you. Alright, so we don't need you then. I could use it to try and get some different XP, but yeah, I'm good, I think. So we're going to do this. So you trigger first, 2/2 to all of these, then you're going to trigger 1/1 to all of these. Everything's random again. And yeah, I am going to keep them separate, I think. So what we need to do is try and find like regular XP, not buy-sell stuff. I feel like my protection's kind of weak as well. And maybe, depending on how this is doing, maybe I'm better off getting, like, summon spam. I don't know, we can definitely change yours. I just don't know for bananas what I want. Mushroom, no. Durian also probably does nothing. Ugh, I'm gonna Durian, but doesn't feel good. Yep, okay. Onwards, my team. Yeah, there's a lot of people running double Komodo. I think this team's kind of interesting, but yeah, they may get screwed over depending on whether... Even the Kappa, like, the Kappa doesn't really matter. Like, it's cool because you might, you know, use the summons to get good trades with lots of Kraken abilities triggering, but yeah. Ultimately, it's kind of the same on both sides, so maybe it doesn't matter if it's wasted. That is scary. Yay! Okay. Backline summon helped out. Still no. Good. Doesn't do anything yet, but if I can get the level at least. Cornucopia, maybe. Yeah, we're gonna Starfruit. I'm still locked in on a Kiwi, so. Yggdrasil. Put that on you? Or do I do Kangaroo? It'd be kind of nice to have this on my very backline thing, but I've already given you something. So yeah, I might try replacing this just in case we do get some value out of either of those. Also, do not end turn yet. Doesn't running level 2 Komodo in the back get more stats? I wouldn't have thought so. It wouldn't be consistent, at least. Well, you know, look, if I had the level 2 Komodo here, then it would trigger first, and then there's a chance this one gets put at the front, and then I don't get anything out of this one, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't actually know how things get triggered. Like, maybe there's a chance it all triggers at the same time, regardless of shuffling. Like, I'm not that familiar with anything. But, yeah. Anyway, I'm dead. We made it fairly far in, like, top 8. Not bad, so yeah, GG's. Use me seeing your Joey get swapped to the front after running from Komodo's Keenoe. My Kangaroo was at the front a lot. It didn't really matter, because at that stage, you know, the 2-2 you're getting from a... Yeah, the Kangaroo ability didn't really matter. But yeah, it's still sad. Anyway, that was that. Remaining ideas, outside of pulling something from my other pack list, we could do non-pack pets. So basically anything that is not from this list of stuff. We could do a no scaling pack. It's pretty much the same as it used to be. I did have to, well, I did put in some new stuff. And I'm hoping nothing else got changed, because there's some changes that I can't remember too well, and you know, maybe there's a way to scale in here that I haven't noticed. But yeah, overall shouldn't be possible. And then we have limited slots. So yeah, max 3 things on your team. Non-pack sounds fun. Let's do that then. All right. Oh, wait. There we go. So yeah, non-pack pets only. So if it's in the pack list, you're not allowed to use it. Three slot was on the stream cards. We can do that after then. Like, it's 3:45. I normally go at least until 4:30, so... Yeah, there's time for this and another one, and potentially another one after that if they don't drag on too long. Yeah, I'm sure there's something you can get at tier 1, but I can't actually remember. Like, I think loyal chinchillas, well, you know, regular chinchilla is in here, so you can get loyal chinchilla. Because non-shot pets are also technically non-pack. But yeah, if you're using like pill bugs and stuff, there's got to be something you can get. You're going to use before you get to tier 6. But tier 6 is where you get the good stuff. Like, there's a lot of stuff that's available through the early game. But the interesting stuff is going to come from Red Panda, Orca, and Baycats. Because they can give you random stuff from, like, any pack. So, yeah. Potentially, you could get any tier 5, 6s, any pink pets, and some random starter battle abilities from tier 4. Is it non-pack or non-pack? I don't know. I've written it with the E, but I can't remember. Just joined, what's the challenge? You can only use pets that aren't in the pack. So again, if you like open the pack list in the top right and you see you know, those 60 pets or whatever, those are the only things you're not allowed to use. That's basically the rule. Banana pill. I don't think so. It is still technically possible to get monkeys, because again, if you get an early red panda, then you'd get a monkey that way. I think I have krill in here, so you could probably buy krill at tier 4, which might turn into a banana, which, again, fill that into a monkey. But yeah, I didn't want it to just instantly be a whole team of monkeys, so I didn't have banana naturally inside. Cricket pill. I can't remember what's at tier 1 though. Like, that would be allowed, but I can't remember if cricket's in here or not. I'd have to see. Glad to transform. Yeah, transforms are also fine. Again, like non-shop pets definitely allowed. Is again. Nah, I'm done explaining. I can't do it. So yeah, if it's not visible in the pack, you're allowed to use it. That's the only rule. And yeah, don't even need an exception for soft. Anyway, we have one more space. I'll give it like 20 more seconds, but yeah, we're gonna start soon. And yeah, I know, CJ, I'm pretty certain Stoat has never given non-pack stuff. I think it's always been from within the same thing. Alright. Yeah, I think we get started then. So, good luck everybody. Let's go. Okay, everybody, welcome. We are doing non-pack pets only, so basically there is one rule, and that is everything you see here, you are not allowed to use. So this is the list of pets that you're not allowed to put down on your team. You are allowed any of the food, and I think it goes to the shop phase, etc. But yeah, you can only use like non-shop pets and stuff you get by like pilling a beluga sturgeon, transforming into it from red panda, pilling an orca, pilling a bay cat, etc. I didn't have... Wait, other things to get? I don't think so. We'll just try and find my rolly guys then. Okay, be the hot millionaires. No. There's no time for me to explain and do things. Alright, whatever. I have some rolls, at least. Get a toy. There we go. Can't use all of these, but that's fine. There we go. I have a pill and I have 3 rolls. That's pretty nice. So yeah, it actually wasn't really doable to get something in the first couple of turns outside of getting a combo and then, yeah, pilling something from tier 2. But I think the options are basically Dolphin from Beluga Sturgeon, African Wild Dog from Tacky, Ant from Anteater, Groundhog here, Ethiopian Wolf, Duck and Beaver, like... Almost anything from Red Panda. Again, if you get it early, you can't use any of these tier 5s, and if you get it later, you can't use any of these tier 6s. But yeah, you're going to be the most interesting. And then pretty much just pilling these things. Big. I'm also probably going to grab the pill bug. I can't keep it, but it's, you know... It's a pill, and I like having pills. Hello. Oh yeah, we're getting lots of dolphins. Dude, this is so good. This is amazing. Next turn, I'm going to have at least 3 dolphins. That was an excellent start. And someone had an early one. Cool. Alright then. Where's the Stork? Stork gives you stuff from the same pack, so... Yeah. You could get one from an Orca, and you would be allowed to keep it. Outside of that, Stork has no place in this pack. Or in this lobby. You have 4 pills and 2 seeds saved up. I definitely think I might have been better off just stocking up on pills. But, yeah, no, that's impressive. Wait, Stalker's now summoning from outside as well? Okay, well, I need to note that down, but thanks for letting me know. Stalk outside summons, non-pack. I'll work out what that means later. Could pill this guy, but yeah, we have dolphins, and I feel like dolphins have to be the best option. I wish I had one more money. Oh, so I should have waited there. I could have kept it on board for a second, and then I could have rolled and potentially found another seeping pill and had two of them frozen at once. If I didn't sell it immediately, but whatever. We're still in a great position. And I don't even think I need to worry about later stuff yet, so maybe I just kind of pull this next turn, cycle a penguin, or... No, I have a lot down right now, but if other people start stacking up other dolphins, then these could just get sniped. So giving them attack probably doesn't change anything for me. The box packs in general are just fun, I agree. For most of them anyway. Kappa, like, frustrates me half the time. Sorry, killed her. There's another pill. I'm probably taking that. I could get Ethiopian wolves down, but we have such a strong start. I don't want to do anything that isn't dolphins. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it going. I'm gonna roll that guy though. There we are. All right. So full dolphin team. I'm assuming this will carry me for quite a while. So what, do I start buying avocados? Because, like, we could combine at tier 4, and if we do find Red Panda, then that's any random tier 5. And that's a pretty small window of being able to get any tier 5. So that's an option, or we can, yeah, look for the latest stuff. But I'm good. Just lost someone with a 1/1 pet from the pack. I didn't see one. I don't know if I saw that too late, though. That might have been turn before last. You haven't found a single sturgeon, meanwhile. I have had an above average sturgeon count, I feel. Also, finding the pills for them has also been pretty fortunate. Alima's actually pretty good. Like, I could protect one of these things. Because these do 4 damage snipes, and I can use this to protect something by 4 damage for a couple of turns. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy. We can get some more XP down next turn. Then I won't have a problem stacking something at tier 4. Like, we'll try and find you, and even if we miss, there's a lot of decent stuff to cycle. Or if I find, like, a... What is it? Yeah, flounder. We can definitely save that for a while. Hooray! I had one more dolphin than they did. Galata. That's very good. Stack first, actually. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. Okay, so if we feed a Galata 2 food, it transforms into a sleeping Galata, which, again, not in the pack, so you are allowed to use it. And a cow is a very convenient way to do that, so... Yeah, I think we do just dump that down immediately. I could... Hold on. I think I am doing this. I'm just debating whether I would stack some other ones in and try this again. But I think I just want to find, like, avocado, maybe some equipment. Like, getting garlic on one of these two would be great. Try this. If we get a banana, then we can get a monkey, maybe. Stock any free useful food perk from the current tier. Salt. Attack for double damage once. Not crazy, but go for it. 1 extra gold a turn. Nah. Freeze you. I kind of wanted the pair, but yeah, I feel like I don't need to worry too much right now. We're very big, we have crazy good abilities. Yeah. I'm not gonna freeze both. I may even have to unfreeze this one soon. Like, there's definitely better things to be looking for. I'm probably going to be running double dolphin for a while, but yeah, I think anything more than that's going to be a stretch. Maybe I'll just leave this. Stack these in Cyclops. I think I'm good, though. Yeah, just ignore it. Try and find Red Panda. It's the most interesting. And hey, Werewolf. Start a battle if turn number is even, gain like half again stats, otherwise gain 6 mana. So that has been buffed. And I like it. It's not just useless every other turn. Any other special things down? Wait. Sphinx is in the pack, right? It is, yeah, you shouldn't have that. I'm assuming it came from a griffin, but yeah. Yo, my double attack actually helped. I'm impressed. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna stack some of these together, and I'm just gonna buy this. Let's make this dolphin really big. Okay, well now I kind of wish I kept the cow, but whatever. Maybe find another one. Do this. Decent toy, but I don't have things to do next turn. It's gonna take too long for this. I think we ignore it. And what are these? I keep finding Jabos, and I don't want Jabos. I got more things coming in. Orchid Mantis. Someone did get a monkey. Yeah, it's kind of funny, because monkey's one of those pets where you have to get it early, or you won't be able to get it again later, outside of stealing from someone else's. But yeah, I think you can only get it at like tier 4 or tier 5. Oh, no, wait, only tier 4, yeah. Oh. Close. Panda Red Panda, yay. Okay, buy, choose and transform into a pet from the next shop tier from any pack. So yeah, tier 6. Don't believe any of these are in here. Nope, Team Spirit is. Should I take a Grizzly? It's kind of bad if it's sniper stuff. But I don't have... I don't know, would a big cockatrice be enough? So many people's backlines are just, like, snipery things. I'm gonna run you. Give that to you. I'm gonna hold on to this, because I still really want to find a cow or something. Oh, if I had more money... I could sell my small dolphin, and what I could do is... Yeah, buy Flounder, Chocolate, Mana Potion, and then I could get 2 XP on 2 things. I might try that. It's a bit weird, because I don't even have things I really wanted to go on, but... You know, it will work. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, my grizzly bear is just awkward. He's my smallest thing, so he's always going to get targeted by a dolphin, and Yeah. Yeah, I can't just sell you. So I'm going to sell the dolphin because it has rice, so it sells for 3 gold. And then I'm kind of more tempted to double down on both my dolphins. Like, I don't even like the grizzly. So yeah, we'll level you up. And then now your eats 2 food, transform, give the 2 backmost friends plus 2 XP. So I can put that on both of these. And then you're also still usable. Though I might sell it so I can cycle a stingray. Screw it. Okay. Chocolate? That's levels for those. I don't know what to do. I'd rather find Red Panda, but we can get things from these two as well. Or I can try and copy from other people's teams, you know? Like, Anglerfish and Venus Flytrap might give me some of the better things, assuming other people have got decent teams. Yeah, like, they have a Puma. That could be insanely good for getting scaling. If I can copy that and then just make sure I keep getting these good toys. Oh. Oh, baby. Okay. That's pretty great thing to find. We're gonna do this, and I'm gonna try and find another chocolate for it. I think we're gonna do the mongoose toy. Like, we can keep doing stingray, but we get more out of you. And I don't know, I could try and Cyclops Fright level something, but it's not good. I'm not gonna bother freezing another one of those. Oh wait, I can't afford it. I could sell both. I could sell both, cycle Oyster, end on Red Panda. If it's something good, then amazing, because I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to use you properly. And we're on 5 HP. I think this is fine. Cobra. I like that more. It's not good yet, but if we can commit to the scaling, then it's nice. You know what? I'm actually going to run you at the front. Let's give you the flashlights. Bad for a turn, but right now it's useless anyway, so... You know, probably going to die to a dolphin. Yeah. And there is an Orca, but I'm actually kind of locked in on my current team. Because you're my scaling, but to use you for scaling, I need to have an open slot to continuously buy toys. And I could maybe stack that in or sell it or something, but... Yeah, I don't think I'm looking unless I find something crazy good. Easy to cycle. Stingray, still too early, I think. I do need to get good equipment. Like, we haven't seen a Starfruit yet. Adult Flounder, we can freeze it. So we can still level that before this pops, which is cool. Definitely put that there, send it. Even the monkey couldn't save you. Yeah, I mean, monkey's a nice get. It's not insane, though, you know? Well, I don't know. It's not as abusable as some of the other scaling things. Also, we have a great one in here. That's kind of rare. Oh, that's good. It's fine. Hold on. Well, at least we can still level you this way. Orca, no. Pita bread. I'm kind of into that, because you're already pretty big. Like, I doubt you're getting one shot. We don't have a way to trigger that permanently, though. Well, easily. Like, we could, again, we could find a small one somehow, but... Yeah, not expecting it. I'm just gonna cycle this, then we can play the Stingray next turn. Yeah. Okay, so Friendly Toy repeats its ability as level 2, so next turn this is going to break, and we're going to get 6/6 on all of these. I do feel like the Dolphin is just kind of permanent now. but we'll see. There's still potential to swap. That's a pretty similar team. Oh. Battles fought 4. That is a... Yeah, that's a solid setup. How long am I going to stream? Till, I don't know, another half hour maybe? Yo, Cobra. Thank you. Dolphin Cobra, yep. We can at least end on it this turn, so I'm going to just run another Cobra. It's kind of big. Need to make sure we get you down. I'm kind of tempted to cycle Cockatoo instead of this, just because it's targeted on one of these two, but yeah, we'll just do that. You can cycle that, buy this, and roll, but yeah, I'm just going to get this down and roll instead. That is easy XP, I'm in. Okay. So we can chain those for a bit. I don't love the flashlight compared to whatever it is. Yeah, the Mongoose TV, because I'm not going to be able to get a lot of stats onto my Cobras again with this without running a horrible positioned team for a turn. Why is my snake so big? So he does big snipes. I still really want to do you. What do we do? Thing is, I want to have I need to look for a toy next turn, but this works. So yeah, keep you along for a turn. Oh, huge. Oh, baby. Okay. This is very nice. All right, so I'm thinking we do something like this, because there's no shot I'm getting rid of Puma. So I can give you the stats. Next turn, we probably level it up, get the Mongoose down. Or I can maybe put the chocolate somewhere else, and then we can try and find the last level before this one pops. I really doubt I'm selling a dolphin this turn to do it. Teehee. There's another Puma in here. I won't, though. Not actually expecting you to do much for me with this positioning, but yeah, we'll hold on to it in case we lose and we can copy something good from someone else. Like, that's an interesting team. An ostrich. I mean, an ostrich is better than nothing. But I don't know. I'm still kind of enjoying the dolphins. Let's see. Like, we're definitely doing this. I think I'm gonna put this here, right? Christing Beast. I can't remember. How does an ostrich work? Like, you need to freeze multiple things from the same tier in the shop? Like 4, and then it rerolls and you get some stats? Like, I think I'm good on the stat end. I just need different things to play. A gorilla would be very cool. We can snipe that. That's scaling. Is that or I go for dolphin because the level could show me another thing? I don't really want a T-Rex. Let's wait a turn. Hold on. Okay. Something else to try. I wanted to swap those. You're so big now. You have garlic, but this thing is like 10-10 bigger. And they sniped my Cobra. Very rude. Alright. Let's see, I put that there. Look, I could sell this guy and get like alpaca, red panda, and we can get a higher thing going. Could also try and do something funky here, but I'm just gonna buy this raw. Eagle Owl too late. Sleipnir is a crazy good thing to scale. Margosaurus might be more immediate value, but Sepna is too fun, and yeah, it is not in the pack, so... Yeah. I just don't know what to do here. Like, the longer I hold on to this, the worse it's going to be to try and sell it. But there's some really nice stuff to cycle, and I do need the open space, so... Yeah, I think we're probably going to do that. Just buying stats? No. Also, this is too... I really need to find another toy, actually. Yeah, I want to use all of that. Okay. When did I start streaming in general? I don't know. I think it was February, but probably like 3 years ago. I don't really keep track of dates. Anyway, we are massive. They also had a Sepna. The dolphin wouldn't be useful because I'd be selling this to get it. See, I probably just unfreeze. I really don't know what to do. Like, leveling that doesn't change much for me. Getting equipment would be very good. I need to find another toy. So I think I just ignore everything until we find some of those things. Steak. If I put down you, it might be okay. Lemon. It's protection, sure. That there, that there. Use you again. No. Oh, come on. I don't want to take a questing beast. Like, it's fine, but it's not... I don't even know if it's good. Because we're just going to end up with, like, 4 holy waters. It's just going to be messy. I don't want to do that. Double Sepna. I can't really fit it in. Because again, I wanted an open space so I could keep cycling the better toys. Maybe that's a bad move, and what I should be doing is just cycling the questing beast for the recurring one and just taking the full 4 every turn. Because at least that way I'm like locked in, but again, like every time I do a television, I get, what is it, 8/8 everywhere? Like that's just instantly insanely good. It's a reindeer here. Lemon. At least we're getting better protection. Honeydew melon. Okay. I'm not done yet. We're gonna do holy water. I also don't really know what to do here. I kind of prefer yours. Don't think changing yours does much. I'm gonna run this for a turn. There we go, okay. I'm gonna run it this way. I'm keeping something really pointless at the back. But I doubt I was gonna see much better use with it further forward either. Huge. Alright. So yeah, we're still gonna wait for that to trigger. It would be nice to get a cat somehow, but I really doubt we're going to be seeing that. Okra, better than lemons. Maybe put it on Cobra. I don't know, things are already kind of surviving. Let's put it on you, it's gonna help a lot more. Do my main thing for this at the moment. Level you. Definitely hold on to that as well, because we are going to be cycling next turn. Sure. And there are only 6 of us left. Okay, still a lot of dolphins around. So yeah, anything small is pretty likely to die. You're going to tag a hit at least, but yeah. Alright, give that a go. Any more matches today, or are you too late? It honestly depends how long this one stretches on for. I was planning to do another one, but we've been in this one game for a long while now. Beautiful fights. Oh, I mean, it's coming up to the end. We'll maybe do another quick one. Yeah, transform a bad dog into a good dog, which is possible, and that would be a non-pack pet. Or give something plus 4/4, so we're definitely just going to make the team kind of big. Again, TV is going to give us, if I'm alive for it to happen, 8/8 everywhere, so I don't want to go too hard on you. But, yeah. I think Cobra is kind of the carry right now. We want to make sure we're ending on something. Dolphin, dolphin, deer, highland cow, sunfish. It's fine, but we can probably find something else to end on if I really need. Then we just look for XP for these right now. Nice. Okay. So yeah, I think we just need to mongoose one more time, and I maybe try and get coconuts. So I'm probably going to end up replacing all of my equipment, but it could be nice. I'm going to lose. This is a very top heavy. Save me. Just to end on something with platypus. He's like free. I would be interested in knowing what happens if I have a high-level Puma with toilet paper. It says make the first 3 enemies weak, so I'm assuming I'd probably make 4 things weak instead of it just trying to hit the same thing over and over again. Might freeze it. I don't know if I'm going to find something better. Oh, actually, I think I'm dead. I wanted another turn with this, but I might die if I... Oh. No, I think I'm just dead, because even if I change it, then I don't get my scaling, and then I'm dead when I lose it again. So, I don't know. Wait. No, Boxfish isn't in here. Okay. So, yeah. We're just gonna do that for a turn. Oh! Boxfish! Boxfish! It saved me! Hold on. We get the scaling. It's amazing. Alright, now you're a risk again, because I'm not... Well, you know, they're not the only one with the 50-50. So I probably want to eat it, and I do need to get rid of something for the toy. Is this good enough? I just don't know if just replacing everything with weakness is enough. Because I'm only going to get 4, and I feel like the 4 front ones are the worst. But, yeah. At least these are a bit bigger. It would be nice to end on something else. What is it? Yeah. Yeah. I trust. Hawk. That's good. We get to remove the thing. Snipey thing. Melon. Okay, we only got 3 weakness. But that is more than enough for now. Good dog would have saved me. I don't need saving just yet. I'm good. I do need... I want this, because stats on there and here are still useful. But I am going to have to try and find another toy to end on. Actually, I probably should just get rid of that. Yeah, so we're going to have to cycle you again. I need to find a toy. And... yeah. That's kind of everything right now. You can trade, which is nice. I think we're still fine this way. Is this the last lobby? I think so. Oh, Melon got broken by a dolphin. That would make sense, yeah. Okay, so the hawk actually wasn't necessary. Which is good news, because we can't really keep it anyway. Yeah, okay, Puppy is a crazy good thing to have. So it's that or Mongoose, I think. We need to find one of those. Like, it'd be cool to do that, but... Stingray. I don't think that's enough. Because, like, start a battle, I think we'd get the 40. Yeah, we'd get one dose of 40 and then the triple 40. But just lowering their stats, I don't know if it actually gives me as favorable of a thing. I'm going to hold on to it just because I might not find anything better. We are not taking a bad dog. Yeah. Okay, well, it's something to end on, so I can cycle that, end on Red Panda. We can roll one more time. Yeah, okay. So, not the toy I wanted. We might be dead. Tiny Cobra. Tiny Cobra that will definitely die. Okay, give that a go. Patak, good morning. Hope you slept well. So at least I can punch through their equipment. Huh. Okay, one more turn to look for a better toy. Right? Snipe wouldn't do it. I'm not going to hold on to you. I either cycle now, but if I don't find anything, I might lose just by... Oh, no, this isn't going to make any difference anyway. Just get it out. Puppy! Save me. Alright, I need another thing to end on. Yeah, we can definitely get something out of that, and maybe give it equipment too. Sepna, don't want to copy a Seeping Galata. Currents? We probably don't need the pancakes. So yeah, I guess it's money in case there's a draw, but that also feels like a waste. Yeah, carrot's terrible, so I guess it is pancakes. Okay. Be great. I think I'm still happy. Yo, this is a good team. I don't know what they're doing, because I've not been looking, but... Yeah. No, it's still getting one shot. Dude. Okay, that was very winnable. If we had changed this equipment at some points, because, yeah. I was still expecting it to get the value, and it was still, you know, not getting one shot, but the one time it mattered, I guess. Anyway, good game, all the same. GG's. What a run. It was a fun run, yeah. Okay. And Sting, good morning. Yeah, I am tapped out for today though, so I am going to call it here, I think. But thank you for coming, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the lobbies. We did get some good ones in. Yeah, like all of these went pretty long, like, you know, 10, 14, 18, 17, 27. Yeah, I'll be back same time next week, or yeah, Sunday, if you're around for that time slot. So yeah, have a good week, everybody. Bye.